Hello, students. How are you? I think you are well by the grace of Almighty. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty. Hope that you are studying well at your home. Today, I will take the class from your English first paper, Unit 1, Lesson 2. So, have a look at this. Welcome to Shahid Bulbul Government College. And let me introduce first. I am Muhammad Sultan Mia, lecturer, 36 BCS, Department of English, Shahid Bulbul Government College, Pabna. So I am your English teacher, okay? Today's lecture, actually, what shall we discuss today? Today's lecture is Unit 1. Title is People or Institutions Making History. That means Unit 1. There are many peoples in the world. They because of their contributions, they have become a world famous person. I mean, they have made the history in the world. Okay, and already lesson number 1 has been finished by our respectable head of the department. Okay, so now I am taking the lesson 2. So lesson 2, we will discuss Nelson Mandela. You know, he's very prominent man in the world. Okay, so lesson two's title is Nelson Mandela from apartheid fighter to president. Okay, so who is this man actually? This is the man whose name is Nelson Mandela, and we know all about him. He was born in South Africa. He fought against the racial discrimination. He fought against the autocracy, and he was captured and he was sent to the jail, and more than 27 years actually he passed in a jail in Robben Island. Okay, so as he was black, that is why the white people didn't bear him. Actually, the white people make intrigue to kill him. He fought against the repression, he fought against the injustice, he fought against the autocracy, he fought to gain the equal opportunities between black and white. Okay, so he was an icon actually. He was an icon for revelation, and he made a revelation. Finally, he became successful. In 1994, he became the president of South Africa. You know, another prominent man, who is he? He is Kazi Nazrul Islam. He is called the rebel poet in Bengali literature. He was also very prominent by his writing. He wrote many poems against the British rulers. Okay, that is why British ruler did not like him. Here are the two pictures. The first image actually for his younger ages, and the second image older ages. Okay, here are the two people. The first man is, can you guess who is he in the first man? Obviously, the first man is Dr. Muhammad Shahidullah. You know, Dr. Muhammad Shahidullah was very prominent man. He was the director of Bangla Academy. He knew more than 17 languages. He was very expert in Bengali language and literature. The next column image is, you know, Bill Gates, and he is the founder of Microsoft Corporation. He make history in the world by making this Microsoft Windows actually, and he is the richest man, one of the richest man in the world. That is why he is prominent in the world. We already discussed many people who actually made history in the world. But B questions, what should be the answer of these questions? And already I have discussed about the answer of these questions. Okay, and so this is your homework actually. The homework is make a list of some famous people that you have heard and write about their contribution in their fields. That means make a list of some famous people in the world. Suppose William Shakespeare, he is the famous person in the world. Suppose Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he is also the famous person in the world. So make a list of some people who were prominent in the world, and why they are prominent you will have to write. I mean, you will have to write about their contribution. Let us turn onto the text actually. This text actually a newspaper. Reuters is a name of a newspapers, and Johannesburg. The Johannesburg is one of the famous city in South Africa, and this news has been published in 15 December 2013. I'm reading. Nelson Mandela guided South Africa from the shackles of apartheid. So Nelson Mandela actually guided means he actually directed South African peoples from the shackles of apartheid. Shackles of apartheid means what? Shackles means the chain, and apartheid it means racial discrimination, racism. Okay, the conflict between the black and white, that is called the apartheid. Okay, so he actually raised his voice against the apartheid problem in South Africa. I mean the racial discrimination which was very high in that time. Okay, so he guided the people of the South Africa against the apartheid to a multiracial democracy, and he actually fought and he actually raised his voice against the autocratic rulers. He wanted to a democracy that must be multiracial. That means many people, whether he's black or white, that is in fact every people should participate in the elections. Okay, as an icon of peace and reconciliation. Actually, from that time he became an icon, he became a prominent, he became a person, he became a brand. Actually, brand of what? Brand of peace and reconciliation. Reconciliation means settlement. Who came to embody, that means he becomes person, embody the struggle for justice around the world. Okay, so he struggled his whole life against the injustice of the world. That means he wanted a justice in the world. And the next line, imprisoned for nearly 3 decades. Decades means 10 years is called the decades. Okay, and imprisoned for nearly 3 decades. 3 decades mean 3 into 10, 30 years. So nearly he was imprisoned. That means he was sent to the jail. He was in jail more than 27 years for his fight against white minority rule. There was a domination. Actually, that time whites dominated the black peoples. Blacks were majority, but they didn't get any facilities. Okay, even they didn't get any right to vote. They didn't have seat reservation in the bus, and they were treated like slaves. Mandela never lost his resolve. That means Mandela, he didn't lost his determination. Resolve means determination to fight for his people's emancipation. Emancipation means freedom. Okay, that means he fought and he didn't lose his determination to to free the people, to free the black people in South Africa. Okay, he was determined to bring down apartheid. That means he wanted to demolish the apartheid system. He wanted to vanish the racial discriminations. He wanted to vanish the conflict between the white and the blacks. Okay, while avoiding a civil war. Okay, his prestige and charisma. Charisma means a power, a special power who guide the people. Okay, so his prestige and charisma helped him win the support of the world. Actually, so by his charismatic power, he got the support of the world. Okay, so every nations, every people actually supported him for his revelation. I hate race discrimination most intensely, he said. It is his I means here I means Nelson Mandela himself. He actually hate race discrimination most intensely. That means very much. And in all its manifestations. That means in all its spheres. Okay. I have fought it all during my life, he said again. I fought it all during my life. He actually giving an interview to a news report. I will fight it now and will do so until the end of my days. This is a very symbolic line, you see. He said, that means I will fight it now. He said until the end of my days. That means until he died. He wanted to carry on to fight against this injustice. Mandela said in his acceptance speech on becoming South Africa's first black president in 1994. Okay, so he later on he became the president in 1994. After being elected as president, he actually provided an interview to a news report. The time for the healing of the wounds has come, he said. He said that the time actually has come to heal the wounded people. Okay, wounded people means the black people, and heal means to make healthy again. Okay, the moment to bridge the chasms. You know, the chasms. Chasm is a very important word. Chasm means long distance, and bridge means to communicate. Okay, to make over the to shorten the distance, that is called a bridge. Okay, so the moment to bridge the chasms, that means the time has come to listen, to make more relations between the black and whites. That divide has come. That means actually the racial discrimination has made the division between the peoples. We have at last achieved a political emancipation. You know, the black peoples didn't get any right to vote. In 1993, Mandela was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, so in 1993, he got Nobel Peace Prize, an honor he shared with F.W. de Klerk, the white African leader. Okay, so F.W. de Klerk was the African leader and the president, and he also got the Nobel Peace Prize. Have a look at this. Here is a line, here is a word, he shared. That means F.W. de Klerk also got the Nobel Peace Prize. Who had freed him from prison 3 years earlier and negotiated the end of apartheid. That means F.W. Klerk actually, he was agree to free Nelson Mandela from the prison, and that is why he got also a Nobel Peace Prize. Mandela went on to play a prominent role on the world stage. So being freed, Mandela became a world leader. Mandela becomes a world leader. He played a very important role. You know, the prominent role. Prominent means the very important role he played in world stage. And what role actually he played? He played an advocate of human dignity in the face of challenges ranging from political repression to AIDS actually. So he played a great role against the AIDS, against the political repression, against any challenges he overcame. He formally left public life in June 2004 before his 86th birthday. So when he reached 86 years old, and it was in 2004, he left public life. Okay, telling his adoring countrymen means his people, his adorable people, his lovable people. Adorable means lovable. He said, "Don't call me, I will call you." He said, "Never call me because I am now retired. I will call you." But he remained one of the world's most revered public figures. Though he retired from the politics, but he remained world's most revered public figures. You know the revered. Revered means very respected public figures. Okay. Combining celebrity sparkle with an unwavering message of freedom. So he was like a celebrity and sparkle celebrity. Okay, he was a celebrity. Sparkle celebrity means shining celebrity, most prominent celebrity, and unwavering message of freedom. Unwavering means strong determination, that is unwavering message of freedom. That means he had a great determination for the fight to achieve the human rights, equal rights. He is at the epicenter of our times, ours in South Africa and yours wherever you were. Nadine Gordimer, the South African writer and Nobel laureate for literature, once remarked. That means, Nobel laureate writer. His name is Nadine Gordimer. He got Nobel Prize for Literature. He said that Nelson Mandela is the world's leader. He is the world's people. The years Mandela spent behind bars made him the world's most celebrated political prisoner and a leader of mythic statue for millions of black South Africans and the oppressed people far beyond his country's border. Okay, so the black peoples, actually South African black people adored him much, and not only the South African people across the border. That means wherever the black peoples are, wherever the suppressed people are, they actually supported Nelson Mandela, because Nelson Mandela, he advocated for the human beings, he advocated for the rights, he advocated for the citizens' rights. He was charged with capital offenses in 1963 Rivonia trial. Okay, his statement from the dock was his political testimony. During my lifetime, I have dedicated myself to the struggle of the South African people. It is his voice, actually. As I already said, that it was nothing but interview to a news reporter. That is why he actually said, here I mean Nelson Mandela himself. He said that he has fought against the white domination, and he dedicated his whole life against injustice. He struggled a lot. He said, I have fought against the white domination because that time white actually dominated the blacks. He said, I have fought against the white domination. I have fought against black domination too. That means he fought against the white domination. He also fought against the black domination. I have cherished, that means I have dreamed. I have dreamed the ideal of a democratic and free society. That means he dreamed that a society which will be democratic, which will be oppression free, and all the persons will live together in harmony. Okay, and with equal opportunities, he told the court. So in court, actually, he told this. It is an ideal I hope to live for and to achieve. That means it is his ideal that he will make a society where there is no oppression, where there is no injustice, where there is no domination, where all citizens will get the equal rights or the equal opportunities. Okay, but if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. He said, if it is needed, then I must die to achieve this, to achieve my goal. Friends adored Mandela and fondly called him Madiba. So Madiba is his nickname, the clan's name. And the friend and the family and the people actually loved him very much. They adored him and they fondly called him the Madiba. That means Madiba is his nickname, the clan name by which he was known. Okay, people lauded his humanity. Lauded means people actually praised his humanity, his kindness, and his dignity. So that's all for today. In my next class, I shall discuss the question and answer and MCQ and many other items. Thanks and best of luck. See you in the next class.